capital has always been the #1 asset. For better or for worse, we're not all robots yet. So the main way that companies are successful and productive is through their workforce. It's the people that actually work there. It's the employees themselves. That hasn't changed. What has changed is the way that we work. So it's kind of crazy to think about, but not that long ago, we didn't have cell phones on us at all times. We didn't have laptops. People worked 9 to 5. You went home. You didn't even have access to a computer, and you focused on your family, right? It's crazy to think about what has happened over the last couple decades, the rate at which technology has advanced. We as humans, on a biological level, look pretty much the same as we did hundreds, let alone thousands of years ago. So think about the rate at which technology has advanced and civilization has progressed. It's like we are a V1 operating system in a V1000 world. We actually haven't been able to keep up. And so while technology has advanced and it's created amazing opportunities, massive advancements in our life, helping treat things, treat illnesses and sicknesses like we've never been able to treat before. But it's also had an impact on the way that we live, right? It's actually pretty recent to us that in a moment of 30 seconds you can go through feeling jealousy, sadness, happiness, anxiety just by scrolling through your phone on an app like Instagram, Facebook, or even your email. And so we actually haven't created new neural pathways in our brains to be resilient to that type of stress. The fight or flight that kicks in is something that we're not used to simply because of the impacts of technology. And so what has changed, and which is being really accelerated by this pandemic, is this new way that we're living. All of a sudden, we're all home. We're cooped up inside, which is not the way that humans typically live, right? We're social creatures and we interact with others. And all of that to say we're even more tethered to technology than ever before. You go from your laptop to your cell phone to your TV and back and forth, right? So really what was happening pre-COVID just was exacerbated by now us being home. And all of that, we're trying to maintain levels of productivity and continue to have a thriving economy. And so really what's happening as a result of this is we're trying to figure out how can we live and thrive in this new world. And the biggest question mark right there is mental health, right? We're seeing that mental health issues are being exacerbated and are getting even worse, right? They're skyrocketing because we've been forced into this new normal and it happened overnight. Think about at least the past decade, we had some time to evolve to be able to live in a world where we all have cell phones. This happened overnight. And so it's created an even bigger demand for our services to the extent that people need support in order to figure out how to operate and maintain levels of productivity and thrive in this new world that we're living in, which, who knows how long this is going to last or if something like this is to happen again in our lifetime, right? It's bringing up all these questions of should we be remote forever? What are the benefits of being in person, productivity, all these questions that are coming to light and happening so fast because of this new world that we're living in. And so part of what we do and part of how we help employers out there is by offering a mental health solution to their workforce. So once they partner with us, they roll out to all of their employees, and employees get matched to the right level of care, whether it's coaching, therapy, or digital, that helps them figure out how to thrive during this time. And it's working. I was on a fireside chat with an employer earlier this week, and someone posted in the comments during the feed saying, no question, but I just wanted to let you know I got connected with a coach for the first time ever, and it was the first time I've slept during this whole pandemic. They helped me really figure out what was going on, how I could calm down, and how I could have a good night's rest. And so it seems like kind of obvious, but it's those little things that people actually need support in doing and will impact the future of our workforce. So I'd say the biggest takeaway of what we're seeing right now with HR and the learnings is it's accelerated the need for us to figure out how to live in this world, build resilience, and that comes in the form of engaging in your mental health.